Hi everyone, my name is Ava, and I'm going to show you some of the best places in Costa Rica today. While Costa Rica is only a small country in Central America, it has a long and interesting past that goes back to the Maya and Aztec times. With its beaches, jungles, and volcanoes, this country is absolutely stunning, and people come from all over the world to visit. But make sure you click that shiny red button below to subscribe. These are my favorites. Starting with one of the best places in Costa Rica to see wildlife, Manuel Antonio, this one is ranked 10th because of how crowded it is. It's the country's second most popular national park every year, more than 350,000 people, and is on the Central Pacific coast. It's funny that this park isn't very big, but it makes up for it with its beautiful tropical beaches, a huge variety of birds and animals, thick, rich forests, and lots of fun things to do. Some of the animals that you can often see in the park are capuchins, howler monkeys, squirrel monkeys, sloths, and white-nosed cotamundus. This is where I saw first and favorite three-toed sloth. Plus, it has 5 beautiful beaches with soft white sand. Espadilla Sur and Manuel Antonio Beach are the 2 main beaches inside the park. They are about a 30-minute walk from the park's main gate. Before you come here, please be aware that there will be people on the street trying to stop you and get you to park in their lots. This is a mile away from Manuel Antonio. Drive until Google tells you that you've reached Manuel Antonio. Next is located on the southwestern coast of Costa Rica. Drake Bay is a tiny bay situated on the north side of the Osa Peninsula. This harbor is thought to have been the location of one of the legendary secret treasures of the British pirates, and is thought to have been used by Sir Francis Drake during his attacks on the Spanish Main in the 16th century. People in the area say that he used these lands to hide his wealth, which is how they got their unique name. This beach is not easy to get to. Of course, once you get there, you'll feel very calm. You can do things like go camping, horseback riding, swimming, or watch whales. On number 8, Santa Rosa National Park. I think this World Heritage Site is one of the best places to visit in Costa Rica. It keeps a beautiful dry tropical forest with a lot of different settings. There is a lot of different kinds of life in oak woods, marshes, savannas, and reefs. The Santa Rosa de la Casona Historical Museum is in this park, which used to be the site of some important freedom fights. It's a place to see Costa Rica's important historical papers and artifacts. You should come here if you want to learn about history. Next is number 7. Puerto Viejo is known for its beautiful beaches, great food, surfing, party scene, and a Caribbean-style vibe. This Caribbean town is a breath of fresh air for people who want to get away from business people and package trips. Beaches and nightlife are what bring people to the town. There are many other things to do. Things to do include surfing, snorkeling, boat trips, wildlife refuges, and day trips to native villages. There are also a lot of quiet beach hotels nearby for people who want to get away from it all. There is also a jaguar rescue center closed that helps all kinds of animals get better and then lets them go back into the wild. There's always something going on every night in this town. 6th place, La Fortuna. Located northwest of San Jose lies a little village called La Fortuna. It's referred to as the entry point to the 2-volcano Arenal Volcano National Park. Known by another name, La Fortuna de San Carlos, this location is among the most popular tourist destinations in the nation. Enjoy an adrenaline rush while hiking, rafting, rappelling, and other activities here. In addition, you may zip line, explore the suspension bridge's canopy, and discover the breathtaking La Fortuna waterfalls. You can enjoy your vacation at one of the Cotermale-style resorts, unwind, and recuperate in the region's well-known thermal springs. Next is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in all of Costa Rica, and maybe even the entire Central America, the Catarate del Toro waterfall. It's located in the province of Cartago, and it's well worth a visit. An amazing volcanic landscape with a dramatic waterfall in the crater, surrounded by lush green forest and tropical plants. The waterfall is within the crater of an extinct volcano and is best viewed at sunrise. It's worth waking up that early for. While technically just outside of San Jose, getting to Catarate del Toro waterfall is easy. Just take the highway from San Jose to Cartago and follow the signs. It's located right next to the highway, so you can't miss it. Arguably Costa Rica's most popular attraction, The steep Cordillera de Tilerne's Arenal Volcano soars more than 1,600 meters over the rainforests of Alajuela, north of San Jose. It rises majestically in a perfectly symmetrical shape over the verdant hills and meadows of the northern lowlands. Arenal used to produce amazing displays of lava erupting from its numerous tiny explosions, making it the most active volcano in Costa Rica until the last few years. However, Arenal's eruptions were temporarily halted in 2010 when it entered a resting phase. Still, there are still a ton of amazing views and thrilling things to do in the Arenal region. Originally founded in 1987 as a private observatory, the Arenal Observatory Lodge is the only lodging inside the borders of the Arenal Volcano National Park. You can enjoy great views of Arenal Lake and the volcano in the other way from the lodge. The park has a large number of hiking routes that lead to waterfalls and other picturesque locations. There is a lot of volcanic activity in Costa Rica. Irazu Volcano, the second most active volcano in Costa Rica. The gigantic colossus resides in the Irazu Volcano National Park. It's situated in the Cordillera Central mountain range, and it's 58 square kilometers. Home to some incredible natural hot springs, crater lakes, and waterfalls. There are many different types of landscapes in the park, like lava fields, cloud forests, rainforests, and paramo. Unbelievably, a lot of people who like trekking are drawn to the large craters of this volcano. Although there hasn't been any volcanic activity in over 20 years, the volcano is still active today. Many people visit this volcano with the goal of climbing the Diego de la Haya crater. It is a little challenging, but once you reach the summit and take in the magnificence of the volcano, it is well worth it. Second on my list is the reserve of the Monteverde Cloud Forest. Located right in the middle of Costa Rica, along the Cordillera de Tilerene mountain range. One of the most famous places, and for good reason. This is mostly because cloud forests are so rare and different from other forests. They only make up 1% of all forests in the world. Some of the most interesting animals in the country live in this area. Watch out for screaming monkeys, jaguars, and bright frogs. There are also many beautiful streams and hiking trails. As its name suggests, it's a popular place for people who want to get out into nature and enjoy all that the area has to offer, such as ziplining, coffee tasting, and rare and unique cloud forests. As you walk through the forest, you'll see hundreds of different kinds of birds, snakes, flowers, and insects, as well as hanging bridges like the one in La Fortuna. If you had to visit one place in Costa Rica, Tamarindo is a place to be. Located on the Nicoya Peninsula in Guanacaste. This beach town is famous for having great weather for surfing, hang out at the beach, and have fun. The town is spread out a long beach, which is a beautiful, wide circle that goes on for about 3.5 kilometers. The beach is famous for more than just surfing. It's also where leatherback turtles lay their eggs. There is another lovely beach called Playa Grande in Merino, north of Tamarindo. The great waves make it one of the best places to surf in Costa Rica. There are also boat tours and kayak rentals in the river so that tourists can see monkeys, birds, alligators, and other animals. It also has a lot of great bars and restaurants, so you won't have to go far to have fun. If you want to really feel like you're in Costa Rica, you should go to Tamarindo. This country has everything: beaches with white sand and green jungles. There are a lot of national parks in Costa Rica. These parks let people see some of the country's most beautiful and untouched scenery. The miles of untouched seashore in Santa Rosa National Park are also very well known. I hope you liked my video about the best Costa Rican places to visit.